Hello friends, I'm sure you have heard this a lot many times in your trading journey that more than 90% of the traders lose all their money, right? So the question arises, how to be in the top 10 who make all the money? Today I'm going to share a very few important points that I have learned from legendary traders like Mark Douglas, Richard Dennis, Al Brooks, etc., who have been inspiring me in my trading journey. If we understand these simple things and apply them in our trading, we definitely stand a chance to be in the top 10%. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive in. First lesson is that risk management is the key. We all focus on different trading systems, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, etc. But we do not keep in mind that risk management is the most important aspect of trading. You might be a good technical analyst or a fundamental analyst, but in the end, if you are not a good risk manager, all the analysis will be of no use, right? So this is the first lesson. Risk management is the backbone of trading. The second lesson says that do not put all the eggs in one basket. So what it means is that diversification. We all know what diversification means, but actually how many of us follow this? So if you have to be in the top 10%, you have to follow the diversification rule. Diversification not only means diversification of your portfolio, it also means you have to diversify your trading styles as well as your strategies. For example, if you are trading a particular strategy on intraday or positional basis, you cannot expect that strategy to win in all the market conditions. So better diversify the trading strategies as well. The third rule says that you have to be in the game to win the game. As per statistics, 95% of the traders quit trading within their first year of trading. So what this means is that they don't stand a chance to win the game because they are already out of the game. So do whatever is required to be in the game till the end. And what is the only thing that will help you achieve this? It's the risk management. The next lesson says that find your own edge. We often try to copy different trading styles from different traders. We copy their strategies, their trading plan, etc. But what we learn from these legendary traders is that they had their own edge. They had their own system in which they had confidence, and they used this to trade day in and day out. So we have to find a system which could actually be good for us and then master that trading system. The next one is plan your trades and trade your plan. So what this literally means is that you should not get into a trade without a plan. So what is a plan? Plan is something that tells you when to get in and when to get out of a trade. You need to know in advance when to get out first, even before entering the trade. If the trade goes against you or the trade goes in your favor, in either case you must know where to get out. Coming to the next lesson, it says that 5% is strategy, 15% is execution, and 80% is the process. So what this means is that we have to follow the process rather than expecting results in order to achieve success. Our trading should be process oriented. The strategy plays a very small part in the overall trading plan, but what is more important is how we follow the process of actually trading our plan. Coming to the next point, it says trading is a business and you should treat it like one. I'm sure most of you might have heard this before. I'll give an example. Over the weekend, a person reads a book which says how to perform brain surgery on human beings. Now on Monday, if that person gets ready and goes to the hospital to perform a surgery, will we call him a lunatic? Yes, he's crazy, right? But when it comes to trading, we think differently. If I read a book on a weekend which says how to make 1 crore rupees from trading, and on Monday if I start trading based on that book, then we feel that it's perfectly normal, right? Both performing surgery as well as trading or any other business for that matter cannot be learned by reading a book. It is an art and it will definitely take time to master any art. Next lesson says that market is supreme. Usually what we do is, if we lose on a particular trade, on the same day we try to make whatever we have lost back by trading again and again, or maybe even taking a bigger position. This is called revenge trading. In this process, we not only lose money from the first trade but also lose money from the subsequent trades thereafter. So we have to keep in mind that market is always supreme and never try to fight the market or go against what market is trying to tell you. The last lesson says that it does not matter whether you are right or wrong. What matters is that how much you win while you are right and how much you lose while you are wrong. So this means that we should focus more on the risk reward ratio rather than the accuracy. We are always looking for a system that is 80% accurate, 90% accurate, but in reality there are no such systems which have such high accuracy. So we have to focus more on the risk reward ratio, because even with the 50% accurate system, with the risk reward ratio of 1:2, we will still stand a chance to make money in the long run. So these were some of the lessons that I have learned in my trading journey. In case you have something more to add to this list, please share it in the comment section. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share this video. Also, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and show your love and support. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.